Hello, everyone. I've returned from my whirlwind journey to Kiev in the Ukraine, where I recorded my historic footage, which I posted on YouTube yesterday, where I truly heroically put myself in danger, all for the sake of capturing the truth of what's going on over there right now, and bringing that to the world. And thank you all for your thoughts and prayers on my behalf. And you'll be happy to know, well, some of you will be happy to know that I'm back home safely again. Yes, it was kind of a crazy idea just to fly out to Kiev, just spend a few hours there, and then fly all the way back. And yeah, I'm still a little jet lagged. Uh, but no one would dispute the authenticity of the footage that I captured. You'll notice how overcast the sky is in that video from yesterday, and I mean that it's overcast just like you see in Eastern Europe. You know how the weather, what the weather's like over there. It's always overcast, and there's mud everywhere, and it's just kind of a grimy, dreary sort of scene. And I thought my video captured that well. Well, it captured it well because I was really there, and it was a close call, but I made it, and so it was all for you guys and for the world, again, to showcase myself as the brave journalist that I am. So don't thank me, though. Well, actually, you can thank me. Thank me. I appreciate you thanking me. Thank me as much as you like. Okay, I will graciously say that you're welcome, because you are welcome. Okay, now time for a pivot. You'll notice the shirt that I'm wearing is inside out. Why is that? Well, and I'm also pivoting. It's a little bit more difficult to pivot. I'm pivoting from my ironic self to my sincere self now, which is a little harder to do in one video. But I'm actually believe it or not, the first 2 minutes of this video, I was indeed being ironic, and I know your head must be spinning right now. Well, whenever you watch an Andy Nowicki video, it is a heady experience. You'll get lots of good head from my video. No, I didn't just say that. Oh my gosh, what's happening to me? You'll notice I'm not wearing. I'm you notice I am wearing a shirt, but that it is inside out. Why is that? I wondered actually, and again, sincerely, I'm asking this. I wonder if anybody else shares this inclination that I have. Most of the time, if I have a lot of t-shirt. I'm a big t-shirt kind of guy. I don't think there's a day where I haven't worn a t-shirt, even if I've got a button-up shirt on. There's always a t-shirt on underneath it. It's been a long time. Well, I guess I've worn like a couple of like polo type shirts, on very rare occasions, with nothing underneath. I think even when I wear a polo shirt, usually there's a t-shirt that goes underneath it. It's just like there's something that has to be. I have to have the t-shirt material next to my skin, somehow. Otherwise, it just doesn't feel right. It's just through some kind of habituation. But I almost always wear my t-shirts backwards. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule. First exception being the ramen noodles t-shirt that I'm very fond of, that you've probably seen me in. Also, my Duran Duran t-shirt, which I got as a present and that I wear with pride. But just about every other t-shirt that's got something on the front that that's whether it's a brand name, or whether it's, I don't know, whatever it might be. Usually, unless it's something just kind of really innocuous, like uh, like Georgia, not even University of Georgia. Just I have one shirt. I don't even know where it comes from. It's like this olive green shirt uh, that just says Georgia wildlife or something like that, and nobody's gonna really see it and think much one way or the other. But if you saw me wearing a shirt that was advertising a brand, or that was um, making a certain kind of commentary on something, which brings me, of course, to the shirts that I have worn from time to time, and the the shirt that I have, which reads "God hates feds." I have I have that shirt. I had a couple other shirts that aren't. That's probably the angriest T-shirt that I have. I had one that read "Straight White Male." I had one that read "Low Status Male," and I don't know what happened to that T-shirt, uh, but I used to wear it a lot. Um, those are, you can send out for your own T-shirts with whatever you want written on them, and it's not going to look super snazzy, but that's where I got those shirts from. I also used to have one that read "I bring nothing to the table," and I would wear all of those ironic shirts, or in some cases angry shirts. I'd wear those with pride, but at the same time, I, I I'm not really someone who likes to bring a lot of attention to myself. So when I go out, I still have the "God hates Feds" shirt, and when I go out wearing that one, um, I'm aware that people notice and that it draws attention, and the fact that I endorse the sentiment uh, is one thing, and I'm happy to endorse the sentiment. But on the other hand, I kind of like to just remain stealthy, and not be noticed. And so it's two forces within me. There's the performative side of me that wants to get out in front of get out on a stage in front of the world, and act a part. Um, and In this case, a sincere part, a part that I believe is an actual uh, part of me. So it's not me playing a character or anything like that. And the other side of me that just kind of wants to not be noticed. So those two forces are at play within my soul. Um, but uh, T-shirts generally. So I started off, talking about inside out T-shirts after I, finished with my epilogue on my harrowing journey into the heart of darkness of Ukraine. Um, I began talking about wearing T-shirts inside out, and that's so. And then I realized, I guess there are a lot of T-shirts I don't wear in that manner. But when I wear a T-shirt inside out, it's usually if it's some brand, uh, and I just, it's not like I'm against the brand, but I just don't want to be a walking, talking advertisement for the brand, and I don't want to be a walking uh, shill for whatever idea or sentiment is on this mass-produced T-shirt. Even if it's just something kind of silly. Um, if it has the effect of advertising for something or other, uh, pushing for something or other, then I don't like to wear it. So I still like to wear T-shirts, so I put it on inside out. Now, I've had a couple of occasions. Actually, I've had maybe just one occasion. Most of the time, people don't notice, or if they notice, they don't care. But I had one clerk at a gas station say, your shirt is on inside out. Your shirt is on inside out. And it was like he was trying to josh me about it. He was like trying to say, "Yeah, we're buddies. We're buddies," and I'm just giving you a little bit of a hard time, like like buddies do to other buddies. And I was just sort of like, I wasn't really in the mood for it. I just sort of said, "Yep, yeah, it is." I didn't really care for his ingratiating overtures. But I would be lying if I said that I heard all the time from people, when I wore shirts and T-shirts inside out, because most of the time nobody gives a you know what, and you know what I mean when I say you know what word I'm inferring when I say you know what. So anyway, what about y'all? Do you like to wear your T-shirts inside out? Do you sometimes feel like a fool, or like you're consenting to be used in some way if you if you wear them normally, and you're advertising Adidas or whatever? And what about slogans on T-shirts? Is that sort of like bumper stickers? You see, again, I'm kind of halfway between I'm right in the middle, because there's something really tiresome about somebody who just wants to go out and say, "This is what I believe," but then at the same time there are things that you want to say, and there's a certain there's a certain enjoyment that comes of just going around saying God hates feds, and just I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this. What you got to say about it, huh? But I don't know. Is that tiresome in itself? I just like bumper stickers, just like you see somebody who's got a ton of bumper stickers all over his car. And is this ultimately just a very white thing? Whether you're a white liberal or a white anti-liberal, as I am, is it really kind of something that only white people think about? So these are the questions I leave you with. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from y'all.